Hey everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. Today I would like to take you through some spreads that could come in handy for the new school year. My school is starting at Monday and I'm very excited, so I hope to help some of you with these back to school spreads. But first, the product of the month. As you will see in this video, I started tracking my water intake and I was looking for a new water bottle that is a little bit more environmentally friendly than the plastic ones. So I present to you the water bottle. It's written WOTR and it's a Belgium-based online shop that keeps your beverages cold for more than 24 hours and warm for at least 12 hours. I especially like their matte outlook, but also their colors are very pretty. This one is called Beach Blue, but they also come in Stealth Black. They also give 10% of their profit to a good cause that's called Compassion, that helps street children to go to school and to get food. So that's another awesome thing about this company. So if you're still looking for an environmentally friendly and ethical water bottle, definitely check out their website that I will link down below. But now let's start planning. For some of you, school already started. For some, it starts next week. But for all of us students, these first weeks can be extremely overwhelming. We get lots of information that's important to remember when exams come. So this video shows some spreads that can help you to organize that information. I started with a weekly schedule of my classes. I know this is something I should learn by heart, but I'm not very great at that. So I need a place where I can check the day and hour of every class. It also helps to get an overview of your spare time. I like to work with a color code. I chose a color for every course and colored in the time of the class. My theme color through these spreads will be lavender, just because I like it. I chose to only include Monday to Friday because I don't have any classes on Saturday or Sunday. All of these spreads are strictly school focused. My other to-dos and events will be included in my monthlies and weeklies. On the next page, I'm drawing one box for every course. Inside these boxes, I write the name of the course and important information on teacher, number of credits, number of contact hours, the exam, and some books we need. This way, I get an overview of the key information aspects of every course. But also, the colors in my schedule on the left page get explained by the name of the course in every box on the right page. I will fill in the rest later, since this is just an example. The next spread is an attendance tracker. My goal is to go to 80% of my classes. Since my classes are not obligatory, this is not very easy for me. Also, because of Corona, I will have to track which classes I attended physically and which I checked out online. So I will incorporate this into my tracker by drawing a cross through the physically attended classes. I do this for all my 6 courses this semester. On the right page, I'm setting up another tracker, the study tracker. This helps to see how many hours I spent on studying the coming month. I will use the color codes to draw individual lines per course. I will start at the 1st of October because I usually don't study much the first week of school. So vertically, I draw the day of the month, and horizontally, I draw the number of hours. Next up, a project planner. I will have a lot of assignments during the semester, and to keep track of due dates and to-dos for every assignment, I made a project planner. I split out the project into smaller to-dos and I will write down the due date of every to-do. I only show one example of this spread, but I will repeat this 4 times so I can work out 4 projects. Again, finishing up the spread with some lavender touches. The marker that I'm using is a Tombow Dual Brush Pen number 623. I will link down all the stationery I used down below. Studying methods is something very personal. I incorporated 2 parallel studying methods in my journal to refer back to them during the semester. I got both methods from V's YouTube channel. I will link her video down below. She has a lot of studying tips and tricks, so definitely check out her channel if that's something you are looking for. The first one is the scribble method. This method is designed to help with the first scan of your books. The idea is to open up your book, read 1 to 2 pages, close the book and write down everything you remember. Then you open up the book again and see what you got wrong or what you forgot. You write those things next to your notes in a different color, and then start with the next 2 pages. This way, you are taking notes while already studying the material. The second method is called the repetition method. I use this to plan out my semester. Knowing what I will be studying every month or week helps me to get rid of the chaos in my head. The idea is to count exactly how many days I have left until my exams. For me, that is 60 days. You then divide that number into 2. So for me, that means 30 days and 30 days. The first 30 days are divided by the number of courses you have. I have 6 courses, so I write down 5 days 6 times. The other 30 days you divide by 2 again. For me, that means 2 times 15 days. The first 15 days you divide by your number of courses, so for me that gives 6 times 2.5 days. The other 15 days are the last days of your exams, so you divide your number of courses by the number of days you have to revise right before your exams. The remaining days are your extra days. So I have 60 days left until my exams. I divide that number by 2, so I have 2 times 30 days. The first 30 days I divide by my number of courses, so I get 6 times 5 days. The second 30 days I divide by 2, so I have 2 times 15 days. The first 15 days I divide by my number of courses, which is 6, so I have 6 times 2.5 days. The last 15 days I divide by the number of days I have right before my exams. So that gives 6 times 2 days. This means that I have 3 days left as extra days to use as a buffer. The first 30 days is layer 1, where you do the scribble method and work through your books the first time. The second 15 days are layer 2, where you revise the notes of the first 30 days to study the material more deeply. The last 15 days are layer 3. They are used to revise everything you already know. I hope laying out these studying methods was helpful. Definitely check out V's video if you want more information on this. I do realize this does not work for everyone, but I think it's important to evaluate your studying method every once in a while, because many of us are studying very inefficiently and losing grades due to that. Next up, a back-to-school weekly spread. I made a very geometrical layout, so I used a ruler for once. I incorporated the days of the week, and at the bottom of every day I put a water tracker. I will color in a box for every 250 milliliters I drink. So my 500 milliliter water bottle will come in handy for this. Also, I drew a meal planner. I will live on my own during the week, and I will need to plan my meals in the beginning of every week because I won't have the time to go to the store every single day. I plan out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My habit tracker I put in the left bottom corner of the spread. Next to it, I drew a sleep tracker to track how many hours I slept every night. Finally, I drew a to-do list at the bottom of the right page. I made a lot of mistakes in this spread. For example, some days are longer than others. But that's okay. It's a handmade journal after all. Alright, the final flip through of the back to school spreads. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe if you want to see more of my bullet journaling ways.